Our program includes many languages. Please log on to our program schedule for more details. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes comprennent des émissions en plusieurs langues. Pour de plus amples informations, consultez suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम कई भाषाओं में हैं। अधिक जानकारी के लिए कृपया हमारी कार्यक्रम सूची को देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Hello guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year later. How are you? Please sit down. Please sit down. How's everyone? Okay?
Very good, Master.
Ah, good. Are you happy, guys?
Yes, Master.
What have you been doing?
Master, here we've been doing many different projects, loving the Silent Tears editing and post-event media coverage, CD and DVD distribution, editing Master's videos, as well as Master's poetry and songs DVDs. Among other things, we also plan on producing Supreme Master TV shows, such as the music and poetry programs, to further share Master's teachings and poems to more people. And thank you for the opportunity to work on those items.
Yeah, you're welcome and thank you for working on whatever you do. As long as you like it, it's good.
We all very much enjoyed the work, Master, and we're deeply happy that you allow us to work on it, and we're very happy every day. Very, very happy, Master.
Wonderful, my God. It's the nicest thing I can hear. I mean, because you wanted to do it, so why not? So I say, okay, no? What would I say? Not okay? Yeah, of course, if you like to work there and it's good for humankind or good for the world, then I always say, okay, I'm easy going.
We're deeply appreciative, Master.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. So that's why I let you have a chance to air your opinion today or air your concern or, ask some question if you want. You have any?
Yes, we would very much like to. It's our greatest honor.
Oh, okay.
Most compassionate Master, as people around the world are celebrating this holiday season with their loved ones, we feel deeply honored, happy, and so blessed to be in your most radiant presence today. Thank you so much for granting us your precious time from your deep meditation to answer our questions. We all feel that Master's love and wisdom will surely be a priceless help to humans at this time. Thank you very much, Master.
Oh, it's all right. It's New Year, it's Christmas and New Year, so I thought maybe you guys want to have a look at me.
Yes. Definitely.
As a gift. Wow, it looks good over there in your area with the Christmas trees and presents and everything. Just look very real Christmas.
We decorated the space for you, Master, and to celebrate Christmas, and we're all very joyful.
Thank you. Please do enjoy the holiday season. Yes. I'm very glad to see you also. Those that still like to stay there and work in whatever project that you are having and trying to help the world in different way.
Thank you, Master. Thank you very much.
Okay. Is there any question? Then you go ahead.
Yes, I will start with the first few questions, Master. Master,
Okay.
There's much news about climate change, with the United Nations recently concluding in a report that ice cover has reached a new record low in the area around the North Pole, and that the loss from March to September of this year was an area bigger than the size of the United States, a very large area.
Yeah.
So, Master, it looks like climate change is part of the screening process as people are dying from extreme weather events and other events caused by climate change. And so our question, Master, is the world still in danger from climate change to some extent if the pace of adopting the vegan diet is not sped up? Thank you, Master.
Yes, you're right. The ship, big ship, has been able to sail through there used to be ice cover before.
Yes.
Before, no ship ever had been able to go through that area, and now the whole area is just water, no ice. So they just sail through, they just go through. This is very worrisome. But, the planet is saved, but the people still have to live up to humans' real standard in order to preserve a human's world according to heaven's mandate. If we don't, then we will have to bear the consequences, or our future children will have to. That's, as we sow, so shall we reap.
Understood, Master.
Sorry about that.
Understood. Master, how long can the planet live now?
Guess. Can you guess?
Master, I was thinking about it before this conference, and I thought maybe it's doubled, maybe 20,000 years and perhaps more, depending on future human conduct.
Well, I didn't want to spoil them, but the planet will exist millions of years more now.
Wow! That's exciting news, Master.
Yes.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Thanks heaven and thanks God for all this merciful decree. Even though I put in effort, but the people has been praying as well. Other beings on this planet, not just humans, have been praying and putting in effort, small or big. And heaven has been merciful as well. Okay?
Yes, Master.
I was stamping my feet. I was stamping my feet. And demand that our voices be heard and our opinions matter. I said, even I myself, just one person's opinions matters. And it matters, yes? So the planets will continue. Of course, with a lot of effort, né? Yes. Well, I don't want to mention it. It's a long story. Now the planet is safe and it's good enough. Yeah? Okay?
Thank you for being our lawyer and in your grace and blessings, Master, for acting on our behalf.
Well, I'm you. I'm us. What happened to you concerns me, right? Yes.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
We are friends. And friends has to defend friends. Yes? Yeah.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Master, has the screening process been completed or will it continue? And if so, for how much longer may we know?
Yeah, the screening process will always continue until at least humankind have changed to a better standard, to the real human standard, with love, compassion, and peacefulness coexisting together. But right now, the screening process still continues, although it's a little different degree of intensity. But because humans always waver, so the result also changes. Sometimes slow, sometimes suddenly. I would really like to say, don't worry, be happy. But the truth is, we have to make effort to earn happiness on earth as in heaven.
Understood, Master.
Yeah. I hope everybody understands what you understood. The problem is not everyone understands. And so we still have to continue with our effort. And the screening might still continue in some way. Yeah?
Thank you very much for your answer, Master.
Okay.
Hi, Master. It's nice to see you again.
Hi. Good to see you. Ça va, toi?
Ça va, merci. You look beautiful, Master, as always.
Merci, merci.
My first question is about the Middle East. Master, what can we do to find a lasting peace in the Middle East?
Yeah, things will have to sort themselves out. Yes, the people themselves have to consider what they want. And in order to have what they want, they have to consider what kind of action that they should take. The levels of consciousness of the people in different countries manifests in their ways of living, their mentality, their dealing with the world. So unless our levels uplifted, things will remain difficult for any of us in any situation, not just the Middle East.
Master, please tell us the level of consciousness of the people of different countries. We would really like to know.
I have recently been checking out what kind of levels different countries have. You know, the majority of the people of each different countries. Maybe if we have time later on, I will let you know, and then maybe you understand why we have difficult to find peace in some area. Okay?
Oh, thank you, Master.
Yes.
Master, thanks to your intensive meditation and upliftment of our world, the planet is, as you said, saved for millions of years more. That's really a great news. Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, earlier this year you explained about heaven and your role as a lawyer who is negotiating on behalf of humans who are suffering in this world. Master, could you please share about how the negotiations are going?
You know it already. Well, the planet is saved.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, we humans are pardoned to some extent, to some degree, but we must prove worthy of this world. Yes? It's up to the people now to choose either the noble way of living or the lesser standard of humans for present life and the hereafter. We have to live according to true human standard. The minimum is laid out in all kind of scriptures in the world, like the 5 precepts, the 10 commandments, like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit sinful acts, etc., commit adultery, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that, but thou shalt do this, thou shalt do that. This is a minimum standard. Yeah, thou shalt not kill. But if we continue going to kill each other's or killing other beings, like the animals, for example, then we are not living up to the human standard. Not to talk about heaven's standard yet. To be able to be a true human, we should follow the 5 precepts or the 10 commandments in the Bible. So you understand, yes?
Yes, Master. But Master, how come some people commit bad deeds such as killing or eating flesh, drinking alcohol, etc., yet still nothing happens to them?
Not yet. Nothing happened to them yet. For the moment, maybe. But it could happen sooner or even next life. Because at this present life, or at this present moment, they still have some leftover good merits in store from their past lives' good deeds. But when this merit store is used up, then they will have to pay in different ways. Either bad health, accidents, mental disturbance, or loss of lives, etc. No one can escape the karmic retribution in the universal law.
Understood. Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome, love.
Hi, Master.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
Good, Master. Thank you.
You look so pretty.
Oh, for you, Master. We
Lost
tried.
some weight or something?
I'm just very happy here, Master.
Yeah?
Maybe that's why, and we just tried to look good for you today.
Oh, yeah, you do look good. You really look good. I mean, from inside as well.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for your blessings. Master, I have a question about Nostradamus' prophecies. Many people believe that he predicted the wars and tragedies that happened throughout human history. And in one letter he wrote to his son, he said that there will be a worldwide conflagration or fire, which is to bring so many catastrophes and such revolutions that hardly any lands will not be covered by water. And this will last until all have perished. The rains, yes, and he said that the rains will be diminished so much, and such abundance of fire and fiery missiles shall fall from the heavens that nothing shall escape the Holocaust. And this will occur before the last conflagration. Yes, very scary, Master. And it sounds similar, but even worse than actual events we've seen so far. So, Master, are such disastrous prophecies for our world like this one supposed to come true if it's not for heaven's grace?
It could have come true, but we have tried to stop it.
Oh, yes, Master.
We have tried to stop it, so it's better now. It could have become worse. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes. That's why you said the prediction sound worse than the actual events.
Yes, Master.
No, he predicted the truth, but then we have stopped some of the worst disaster that could have happened to our planet and the humankind. But nevertheless, recently in the Supreme Master magazine, our magazine, they have printed the article of Nostradamus' prediction, another kind of prediction, and you will find a better picture of our world after the big screening. You didn't read it?
We read it, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it said that there will be at least 1,000 years of complete peace and prosperity thanks to the emergence of a new world leader or Messiah.
And it's good.
Yes, Master, it's very exciting.
Yeah, that's a good news, huh? Yeah.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master, for your blessing. Master, we'd like to know how have you been spending your days before today? What have you been doing?
I've been checking the universe. I'm checking what's going on in the world and what we can minimize, what we can improve. And of course, always in intensive meditation mood, whether I sit down or I lay down or I'm taking some time to walk around or playing with the dogs. Always focus on meditation.
Wow.
Intensive meditational mood, yes. And also I have sent assistants. I have only 1 or 2 assistants here. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2, depends on the karma. And sometimes I send assistant out to help, the needy people and to give the homeless some financial support. Buy food for the food bank where I live. Yes, also send Christmas present to some people. I had to buy many new houses for the dog pounds near where I live, and food and blankets and toys, mattresses and whatever they required from the dog pound center. I did that many years, over the years, not just this year, but mostly anonymous, so they don't even know me. They don't even see me. They always want to see me. I went before 2 times when I wasn't famous there. But after I've been given so many more times, I escaped. I just write like a pen name or something. And I just wrote thank you letter. I say, that's okay enough. And my assistant carry it over or not. And sometimes I read it and sometimes I just keep it. It doesn't matter. As long as the dogs are happy. They seem to be well taken care of there. And I hope all the dogs in all the pounds and centers in the world are well taken care of.
Oh, Master, that's so touching.
And the children, the orphanage children, I send them presents and money to buy them new clothes and whatever they need, toys and chocolates and, vegan chocolates and cookies, marzipan with figures that the children would like. Things like that, etc. Okay? I also order those disaster relief funds and activity, and also special fund of 400,000 for the homeless monks.
Wow.
And homeless people around the world. And I also do some important correspondence, not a lot, because of course I have to concentrate on meditation. I wish I could write letters to all the leaders and great people in the world to thank them for all the efforts and all the good things they have done for humankind and for the planet and for the animals. But I just couldn't make it. There are still a lot of good people in these worlds and good leaders, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Anyway, by the way, here, if they can hear me at all, I hope they will accept my heartfelt gratitude. And I wish them all the best in their continuing noble work. And I pray heavens for all the blessing showering into their lives and their loved ones. Well, thank you so much.
Master, you're so compassionate. Not only you're taking care of the universe through your meditation, you're also being Santa Claus to so many of the less fortunate, and it touches us every year.
Yeah, quietly, quietly. They don't even know I'm Santa Claus. I just send it through someone else. Yes, or anonymously. So they don't even see the Santa Claus. Mrs. Santa Claus. Mrs. Mysterious Santa Claus. Actually, because you are doing these things, every one of our association member doing this, and I'm also doing this. We walk the talk. It's normal by us.
We're only inspired by your example, Master, truly. And whoever receives your gift is so blessed.
What if I keep telling you what to do and I never do anything? It's not good, is it? It's not because I tell you what to do, so I do it. I just feel their need, so I do it because of their need. Just natural things to do. Just like it's natural thing for you to like to stay there and continue to do whatever you can, spreading the teaching or do whatever video stuff that you're doing for other people. It just feel natural to you, and you're happy doing that. The same, it feel natural to me to help people, and I'm happy doing that too.
Yes, Master. I have another question.
Okay.
So there are these other predictions, positive predictions. They say that our world will be suddenly transformed or enter a higher dimension.
Yes.
And that even our DNA will change or already started to change. And it sounds great, but for me, it's hard to imagine that drastic changes could happen overnight, especially...
Why not?
Well, in our physical domain, it's kind of hard to imagine for the physical world.
Yeah, I understand.
Could Master please share your insights?
Yeah, why not? Why do you always believe in negative happenings and not believe in, for example, sudden miracles or sudden change for the better? Yeah, let's just believe it. Let's pray for it to happen, and as quick as possible. I have given up zillions of spiritual merit points for the world to become better and the people to change from inside, and for world vegan, world peace. Still more I need to offer for this vision to come true. But it might come true. I have been intensifying my meditation effort.
Wow.
Still continue.
Wow, Master, thank you so much.
But yes, I cannot always reveal all to you. You just wait and see, okay?
Yes, Master,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thanks, heaven.
Thanks, Heaven.
Okay.
Well, So thanks to Master's dedication, the planet has been saved for a much, much longer time. And it also depends, as you have said, on humanity's standard and future actions. So do these future actions also include what our association members do, such as continuing to spread the vegan message?
Yes, of course. Everyone has to do their best, especially our association members who knows what's right, what's wrong, and what's best for the world. So the more, the better, yeah? But the planet will live longer now. I told you, millions of years.
Wow! Yes, how many millions more, Master?
Yeah, I'm checking my diary. Because I also don't remember every day something more and more. I have to do a lot of things I don't always remember, but I have written down. I don't write down every day, I just write down now and then just to check up on the extension of the planet. Okay, on the, what is the date of that? Man. Let me check out the date, okay? So, man, I write in so much, I could hardly check out. Because my diary is very small, so I can carry in my pocket. I just write things very simple for myself. But now if you ask, I tell you, I could check it out, but be patient a little bit.
Yes, Master.
Yes. Where can that be, the date? Oh, man. Okay. On the, up the latest one, planet extension. The latest one I have written is 4/5. Gosh. Could it be more behind here or not? If not, then it's in the front. My level, planet extended. Okay. We have later than that day. That day was before. The latest time I checked was 18 December. The planet would be extended to stay longer, 8,331,171 years on up to 18 December.
Thanks, Master. Yay!
Well, it's go very fast now. I am surprised myself.
Master, it was just 10,000 years at the end of October, so just in 2 months.
I know.
Wow.
I know. Because my level is jumping up.
Oh my goodness, Master.
My spiritual merit points multiplied zillions of time because special events and some special things that I cannot share with you. But because of that, the master power is more stronger and stronger, and so strong that even it jump up so fast that I'm so happy too. Yes. Doesn't matter as long as it lives longer, doesn't matter how. Very good.
Incredible,
yeah?
Master.
Good news, huh? Yeah.
Yes, Master. We're so lucky, Master. We're so lucky.
Yeah, we are lucky. See, the planet will live so much longer now, and will continue longer, more than that. That was just the 18th of December, yeah? It will continue much more. But the planets continue to live now. It's the human race that should be concerned how long we can continue on for the now and the next generations. If we continue to be more destructive to ourselves, then that's what we want, and then that's what we will get, huh? Okay? So the planet is saved for the humans to live on and other beings to live on, then we must really treasure it, and we must think about how to live a worthy life on this planet, how to really determine to make the better days of our life, how to return the kindness of heaven, not just always asking heaven what to do for us, but asking ourselves what we could do for the world, for others, and for ourselves. That is the right thing to do. Okay?
Yes, Master.
All right.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes, Master. So with this news that the planet has been saved for a longer time, for some people it doesn't feel as critical to keep spreading the vegan message to save the world since, Master, you've done all the work.
It's wrong.
Master, what is the proper balance between work and meditating at this current time?
Well, I have told you to meditate if you can, as deep as possible, yeah?
Yes, Master.
But now, because you have to or you want to do this work, also to offer your service to the world, and then you do what you have to do, and you meditate as deep as much as you can. You do both, nah? It's up to you. Spreading veganism and meditation are also good for your upliftment personally as well as for the world.
Yes, Master. I guess for me, I have been meditating more, but
Yes.
I don't think I could be meditating all day, like 10-hour days for many days on end.
Yes, it's different. Some people has different things to do. Yes, okay?
Okay, Master.
Some people want to meditate all day, all night, and that's okay too. And some people would like to do like 50-50, yeah? Do some work for the world and meditate as well. Then it's just your choice, yes?
Yes, Master. I think me and a lot of us here, or all of us here, we like to work also to be of service, and so we can try to learn and grow spiritually a little faster.
But if you are staying in the Supreme Master television and keep working there for any reason, then you need to meditate at least 4 hours a day. Yes? 1 hour on the south at least. And if someone who doesn't work, then have to meditate 8 hours a day. Yes? Proportionately light and south, like the way I have told you at initiation. Because people outside, they work at least 8 hours a day. So if we don't work, we have to meditate 8 hours a day at least. Okay? And if you're doing anything that contribute to the world or to master work, for example, you have to meditate 4 hours a day, not 2.5 like other people. And at least 1 hour Kuan Yin is very important for you. Okay? All of you, not just those at Supreme Master television. Remember, whatever you do is your choice. I only advise people do what they want.
Okay. Thank you, Master.
But of course, the critical time is less intensive now. So some people would think that there's no need to do much more, but there's a need always to do. The world is not perfect yet. People are still killing each other and killing animals to eat, which is wrong. So how can we say that we don't do it? I'm doing different things.
Yes, Master.
Yes, because I saw that just talking alone has not been enough. So I have to do more intensified meditation retreat, which I'm very glad that I have done. Otherwise, I couldn't have achieved what I wanted to, and I couldn't have have time to rediscover things that I want to discover. Good for the world. Better I meditate. There are two types of things to do. The things is to informing the world about theory stuff and about kind of verbal action. And other is spiritual action, spiritual power to reinforce what you have verbally told people. And also to help lifting many souls and lifting even the whole planet. If just talking on TV, I could not have done that. Truly, I could not. You understand?
Yes, Master.
I'm very glad because I'm doing well for the world and helping them and all that, but not as good as when I'm more in oneness with the universe deeply. Understand?
Yes, Master.
More spiritually upward, advanced. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Any more?
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, on behalf of all of us and from the bottom of our hearts, we deeply, deeply thank you for everything that you've done. You've provided everything for us, everything. The blessings, the teachings, and the love. You've taken care of every aspect of our lives. And there aren't any words that can describe how much you've done for us and how much we feel so privileged and so graced by your presence of such a person who's so beautiful as you. I'm so thankful for you. Master, during Loving the Silent Tears, there was a time when you wrote the letter addressing the USA that such a great country such as the USA would take notice in such a humble nobody such as yourself. But you're nothing like that. You are somebody, and you're a somebody to everybody, to millions of beings around the world. And for that, we're very, very grateful. I'm so thankful, Master. Thank you.
Yes, but you're welcome. But when I wrote it, I really meant it. When I said that, I really meant it because I know even though maybe you think I'm great or maybe spiritually, yes, but in the world, nobody cares about who I am. So for worldly speaking, the American people are very great to have a notice. Such a nobody like myself. I have no position in the world. I have no political platform. I have no title, nothing. So when I said that, I really meant that. Huh?
Yes, Master.
And I really am grateful to the American people and government for being such a good leadership. Yes,
Yes,
they
Master.
really are very genuine in many ways. And that I recognize in American spirit. And so I thank them for that. You know, the Americans, the government, they gave me all this honorary citizenship when I was even less than nobody. Now I'm nobody, but before I was even less than nobody. We didn't have even Supreme Master television or anything of the like. And we did everything quietly and ourselves, mind our own stuff. But the Americans still noticed and sought me out and gave me all this honor and privilege. That's the touching part that I never forget, you see?
Thank you, Master. But for us, you are something, and you to us are the greatest mother ever, and the greatest mother in the entire universe for taking care of
Thank you.
everything. Thank you.
That was very touching. Don't make me cry, ruin my makeup.
I think I'm about to cry, Master.
Yeah, I can hear your emotional voice.
Also, Master, it breaks our heart hearing of all the sacrifices you've made, like the long hours traveled and the karma taken, even at the cost of your own health and livelihood. We sincerely wish that cycle can end. Master, would there ever be a time at all where you no longer have to bear the weight of all our karma while you're here on this earth with us?
You wish. No such luck. It's my job. As long as I'm here, the job has to continue in different ways, yeah?
Yeah, understand, Master.
As long as there is suffering, as long as no lasting peace, the Master still have to carry on burden of karma. And all Masters always do it willingly and lovingly. So there's nothing to it.
Understand, Master. Do the efforts of the disciples to spread the vegan message help speed the process where you will no longer need to bear all of our karma?
Yeah, it helps a little bit. But thank you. Thank you for your love and your concern. Nevertheless, just do good things. Do it for the world and for yourself anyway. Of course, you know, whatever you do good, whatever compassionate deed you do, is always good for you and for the world. And regardless of me and my karma, burden of karma. So we don't have to worry about it. Just do because it's good things to do. Whether you do it because you love me, or whether you do it because you love the world, or whether you do it because you think it's a good thing to do. It's always good. Good things always good. Thank you anyway. Thank you all of you for loving me so much.
Thank you, Master. Thank you so much.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have some such disciples like you are, like the association member with LA. Because I heard that people who are in contact with you through music or through any other endeavors, they always regard you, my so-called disciples, very highly. And sometimes they wrote to me saying so, that they have never seen or been in contact with such beautiful and loving, caring people like the people in our group. And I'm very, very touched and very proud of all of you. All of you, not just you in the Supreme Master Television or ex-Supreme Master Television Quarter, but all the disciples who represent heaven in their action, in their speech, and in their thinking. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very happy that my effort is bearing some fruits. And I thank you, by the way. Okay?
Thank you, Master.
People always say, by the fruits, yeah, shall the tree be known, right?
Yes, Master.
So I'm glad that you honor me by your actions, by your love, by your true, genuine, caring spirit. That's what the practitioners are about. It's not just about ourselves that we should go to heaven, but we bring heaven to wherever we live or wherever we go. That's the best thing to do. I'm very happy that you're doing that people can see that people can feel that. That is the result of your practice of loving and kindness in meditation. And I'm really happy to see the result in you through the lens, critical lens of other non-practitioners, non-member. Okay? I'm
Yes,
very
Master.
happy.
Thank you, Master. Master, I have some further questions.
Please.
Is Master's intensive meditation not only to uplift Earth, but also the universe?
Yes, also the universe. But because I'm in this world is in priority since I'm here. Okay?
Will the entire universe also enter the golden age, or is that for our planet only?
A big part of the universe, not the entire universe, sadly, because some parts of the universe are still too low, too dense, even after upliftment. It's like if you are at the bottom of the staircase, it takes a little longer to take you up to the top of the staircase. But some people are already at the middle of the staircase or near the top of the staircase. It's just very easy to take them up. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right.
Is an all-vegan universe possible?
Yes, why not? Everything possible. Take some time. It's a chain effect, you see?
Yes, Master.
When our world is good, many other worlds are good. It's a chain effect. When you are good, people around you see that you're good and they are affected by it and they became also good. That's how it works. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
So first we take care of ourselves, then the world will become good and the universe will become better.
Thank you, Master.
Welcome. Any more questions?
No, that's it for now, Master. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Master.
Oh, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Master. Master, I have a few questions.
Yeah?
Earlier this year, you said that your level has risen so high and that as you go through each and every dimension, you will be more available. Could Master please explain a little more about what being more available means? What is the difference between this and being omnipresent?
Okay. Like available here now, instead of being in heaven and connect only spiritually, it makes easy for me to help when the master power is available in some form in different dimension. It's just like a king who has an office everywhere personally instead of working through representatives. You see what I mean?
Yes, Master.
So even if the master doesn't reincarnate again on the planet or in any of other planet, physically or astrally, the masters still truly are there to help. You understand?
Yes, Master.
It's like if the master has to reincarnate on a physical planet in order to help the physical world. But like that, she might not have to, okay? Can also help because she will stay there, imprint on the atmosphere of the planet.
Wow.
Wow.
And then like a string effect, you know, like she will be always from one level to another, all the time connected. Instead of like an omnipresent God or an omnipresent master just reside in one area, very high above physical plane, and just have a power to bless generally, but not individually, not almost like physically. It's difficult to explain. I thought it was very clear when I said that at the retreat. Maybe you have a look at that video again. Maybe you will see it more clear, huh?
Yes, Master. Master, for us here, we strive mostly through your grace to return to the 5th level, which is our home. We understood that the 9th level was your home, but we know that you are able to go much, much higher than we could ever imagine, to the 1,000 plus level. Master, is it possible for you to share what level you are at now, please?
I look at my diary again.
Thank you, Master. Yay!
But what interests you about my level anyway?
Those are mesmerizing information, Master. We love to know.
Okay, look here. Yeah, this is the last one. 4 and 5th, or maybe have even higher than that, or not. Sometimes I don't write it down, okay? Okay, here. I only write it now and then, huh? Sometimes I write it daily, sometimes not, because so much other information more important. So I didn't write since 18th of December. Okay, at the 18th of December, my level above the 5th level is 8,131,133,233rd level.
Wow!
Yes, that's what it was.
Are you the first to be able to achieve that level while in a physical body?
Yeah, in the whole spiritual history.
Wow!
I'm just lucky, just so blessed, I guess. But the thing is, maybe we just need it now, you see? We just need it now for the planet, for the world.
I see. And while uplifting the universe, are you in the process of returning to your home as well? And could you share with us what level is your home?
I have no home anymore. No need for home. I have home everywhere now.
Wow.
As I told you before, I'm available everywhere. That's better than just come and go. Too much trouble.
Yes, Master.
Just make like a string of highway and then just zip, 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 zip. Because the process of reincarnation, as I have told you maybe some times ago in Hungarian retreat, is complicated and tiring.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Master, what goes on in those higher levels above the 9th? Are they there to give opportunities for beings to advance spiritually? Or are they there just to carry out functions of the universe?
Above certain levels, like above the 10 level, there's no more beings individually or no hierarchy of any bigger God, small God, or anything like that anymore. It's just the purest of light, purest of love, purest of power, love limitless. That's all there is.
Wow.
No resident, no beings. Just pure light, pure love, pure power. And because of that, any master who ascended to those dimensions could be able to assimilate this power in order to have such a powerful use of it. Otherwise, it's helpless if we are just at the 5th or even the 9th level. So such a troublesome world like this, even 9th level is not good enough.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Master.
Yes, it is. It is amazing. Good question you had.
Master, I have some more questions. We know, and we've touched on this, but Master, we know from the Hungary retreat that you were going to return to your home and that we would not see you again within the 5 realms. So if you are more available now, does that mean we can see you within the 5 worlds when we depart this earth?
Yes, that is what it means. But the thing is more than 5 words, huh?
Yes,
okay?
Master.
It's just like a string of connection. Yes, it's better like that. So the Master can always come and go whenever the Master wants to come and want to go. So no need to reincarnate. You understand?
Yes, Master.
Yes. And also the Master is normally omnipresent. But if the Master is present virtually, individually, in each and different spiritual dimension, then it's easier to work that way. Easier for the Master, easier for the beings to see, to pray to learn with. Okay?
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
And also, if another Master is supposed to reincarnate on this planet, or any reincarnation, then the Master just use that Master to help. The present Master doesn't have to be reincarnate, her or himself. Is that clear to you?
Understood, Master. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My next question is, when astral beings, when they use up their merits, their level drops down. And we know that as your disciple, you will guide us until we reach the 5th level. But Master, when we're in heaven, how can we make sure not to foolishly spend all our merits and fall down to our lower heaven or even back down to this physical plane?
Yeah, the Master power will help you if you want it. And continue meditation and learning up there as well. The Master will not leave you. And now that I told you the string effect is even better. As if you are seeing me now.
Wow.
You continue to be in contact.
That's very reassuring.
Wow, I'm happy.
Very reassuring.
I'm happy too. Reincarnation is very tiresome for me. I don't want that kind of thing. Yes.
Master, we've seen people who've been uplifted by grace to the 5th level in this physical world, but later they fall back down to a lower level. So if one departs this physical world and goes to the 5th level by grace, is there also a chance that that soul might fall down to a lower level, or is he or she able to stay in that 5th level no matter what?
Yes, if you already departed from this world, there will be more stable status, you see? Because you will be no more influenced by the negative powers at the 5th level. There's no negative power there, for example. Yes?
Understand.
Even on the 3rd level, for example. So you keep that spiritual level that you have and continue to be more refined, even to the higher or the highest degree of the 5th realm. Only in this world or in the astral world, for example, then we are to be influenced by the negative tendency. But in higher realm, we are not. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right.
Master, if there is no one who is in need of help in heaven, how do we earn merits in heaven and advance our level of consciousness?
Yes, you still advance by knowledge from Master, teaching you there, imparted in that realm to you and beyond as you progress further. The Master will not leave you.
It's very comforting, Master, very comforting.
Yes, no problem, man. Promise made is a promise made.
Master, are there any other secrets of the universe that Master would like to share?
A lot.
Oh, we'd love to hear them. We'd love to hear them.
But it's not so useful to you here, so I don't know why you need to know in this physical world. It's not useful too much for you. What I know is too much to tell you.
I see.
But I don't know, you cannot make use of it.
But perhaps some examples. I mean, maybe we wouldn't understand even a centimeter of your explanation, but we'd still like to hear because it's fascinating to us.
Okay. I tell you one example, okay?
Thank you very much, Master. It's very, very kind,
Okay.
deeply kind of you. Deeply kind.
I only told you up to now what you can make use of, but many things I cannot tell you. For example, there is a thing called divine connection line. There's this more of thousand, millions, billion, trillion, zillions times more powerful than heaven gates, heaven ways, and spiritual blessing lines and spiritual blessing portals. Do you understand this?
Wow,
Yes.
Master.
But the divine connection line has a different level. For example, divine connection line from the third level, the fourth level, the fifth level. So it depends on which connection line to which spiritual level, the power, it depends on that. So if you find this spiritual connection line and sit within it, in the middle of it, but the line is very, very narrow. For example, just about like this, okay? Understand?
Wow, very small, very small.
About the two or three palms together, squarely. Not square, but like more or less like roundly like that. And that is a line called spiritual connection line. Our world is connected with all heaven's world through this spiritual connection line. Even if heaven gate is not there, spiritual line broken, this connection line is not broken until the whole planet is broken. Understand? Yes.
Understood, Master.
And if you happen to find this spiritual connection line and sit in it, then you will earn thousandfold, zillionfold more spiritual merit point very fast.
Wow.
You assimilate the power of it. But you will not be able to find it if your level is only within 5 realms. And I can't pinpoint it to you even if I want to. Because I will have to be there physically in order to locate it for you, for example, yeah? As
Yes.
the line is very narrow and it has to be exact. Because if you sit like 1 millimeter far away from it, 1 millimeter only, then there's no benefit at all. And then, on top of that, if you're not allowed to know because of your level, then you will never feel it, nor find it, nor benefit from it, even if you sit right on top of it. Heavens are full of wondrous mystery. Even I had to go through one level connection after another, not knowing what next. Sometimes I go chasing it. Okay. I have to go chasing it, hunting spiritual connection line. And now it's more stable now. I can just do it without having physically going.
Wow.
The soul and the body also must be able to withstand this extreme power of the higher world in the physical dimension and have to be able to absorb the power of this dimension, of higher and higher dimension. Otherwise, you'll be absorbed or burnt out to Christ. Yes. So, as you are gradually gotten used to the higher energy, you will be revealed the next divine connection line and its power. and not before that. Even for me, it's like that. For example, now I'm sitting within the divine connection line that connect me to the 1 billion spiritual world, for example. Yes. Then that's the only way I know it. That's the only place I should know, and I'm revealed. If I ask for the next one, there's no answer, no possible. Understand? Only when I already am, like, for example, graduated already from this spiritual connection, absorbing enough energy and prepare myself, soul, body, and mind enough to absorb the next one, then I will be revealed the next one.
Understood, Master.
Even if it's just one hair apart from one connection line to the next, I will not be able to get it. So that's the way it is. So many other things similar like that. Even if I tell you, you won't be able to use it. So what for, making your mind so much burden and so crowded?
Oh, but we find it very fascinating, Master. It's just beautiful, inspiring to hear about.
Yeah, what do you think how I can negotiate with heavens or with the karmic law if I don't have enough power? All the many master comes and go from the 5th level is cannot do much.
Understood, Master.
Can only help a group of people of their own disciples. But to lift the whole world and to save the whole planet is another matter. All in the universe are connected by these divine connection lines. From the low earthly realm to the highest heavens. It's a wonder network. It's an incredible, intricate pattern of network. It's so wonderful to know about it. I'm very happy.
Oh, Master, we're touched. Thank you for telling us about these spiritual connection lines.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, you see, many of the secrets of the universe are well guarded. And sometimes, even if you know it, you're not allowed to broadcast it to the world. Yes? So just this one, hey? Okay?
Okay, yes, Master.
I call it DCL, Divine Connection Line. The Divine Connection Line, even if I reveal to you, even if I point it out to you where it is, you can't use it. You understand me?
Understood,
it's so
Master.
Extremely protected, extremely well guarded, that even a saint of the 5th level will not be able to detect it or to make use of it. So it is very, very, very something that is not very useful to you.
So, Master, if we may respectfully ask, right now there's just one, or there are multiple of the divine connection line on Earth?
Yes, a lot.
Oh, a lot. Understood. Understood.
As always has been and always will be. Just the question is, if you're not aware of it and if you're not allowed to use it, then it's just there to connect, like a network, but it's not for you to be able to use it. That's the thing.
Understood, Master. Understood. Master, may we respectfully ask, are there any other secrets of the universe you would like to share with us today?
At the moment, no.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Deeply, deeply thank you very much for discussing the divine connection line, Master.
You're welcome. I was also very happy to have found it. I was so happy, so elated. Wow, I had to, diligently, so much work, so much concentration, so much focus on it, on meditation, in order to finally get it. It's not like I've got it immediately, no. Just recently, yes. Not recently, but since when? Probably 3 months ago, more or less.
Wow.
But after a lot of suffering as well, huh? Yes. But in the beginning, when I first have to assimilate this kind of divine power connection, Oh, it was very uncomfortable also for my body. And now I get used to it. Doesn't matter how high, it's okay. It's like nothing. In the beginning, it was so difficult, was so tiring, so painful also, eh?
Oh.
And it caused a lot of disturbance in the body and the physical body, and all kind of things happen. Disturbing and all kind of bad thing happen also, because the negative power feel uncomfortable also, and it tried to get me.
Our deepest gratitude, Master, for that.
It's all right. I'm glad. Whatever the price is always more than worth it. Believe me. If you were me, you'll be happy. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. It was really fun also. It's not so much fun, but it was very, very incredible. You know, sometimes the whole night through, I can't sleep, I don't sleep. I have to chase the one line after another. The whole night through.
Yes, Master.
Once I know the next one more powerful, I run. No matter how long, how far, I run to it. And then run back again and run to another place and run forth, back and forth. All night, all day long, sometime like that. If you live around me, you think, oh, she's gone crazy, this master. I don't know. What's she doing? I was running like back and forth, and up and down, and every different places I can go. But now it's more stable. Now I understand now. Now I got it. I don't have to run physically. Maybe in the future it changed, but right now it's not too bad. I could do it astrally. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah. Still, it's better to do it physically, though, you know. Okay, please, any more questions?
Yes, hi, Master. Thank you for sharing with us. Actually, I just have a question about the Real Love musical. Master, you once told us that if Master was married, you would be able to help many more humans.
Because more connection. That's
more connection.
Yes.
Yes, actually, for me personally, before I also knew about Master's love story, about how you went to the West, married to a German doctor, and then left to seek enlightenment. But I never really felt that connected. But actually, after watching the Real Love musical, which was about Master's love and life story, I felt touched to see how Master was so much in love with your husband, and with all the scenes and acting and the songs and the lyrics based on Master's poetry, I could really connect and see that it was truly a real life fairy tale. And I was just amazed to see how Master could have the determination and strength to leave for a noble cause, even though you and your husband were so much in love. So I was just wondering, Master, could sharing your love story through the Real Love musical be an alternative to Master personally getting married to help humanity?
That was a long time ago at that time. Right now I don't have to. Yes. It was not that easy, you know. I cry a lot. When I left him. The last time also we saw it before I left, I cry a lot. I cry not because of me. I feel so sorry for him. I feel so very, very sorry for him so much. I cry a lot. It's not that easy, huh? I wonder how I have done it. I guess heaven also blessed me to have done it, or maybe my destiny. I have to. Yes. Now I don't have to do it. And yes, to your question, that musical also would help in some way, because it will soften people's heart, just like yours, you see? They feel it's the real thing. And so they will be more open to spiritual blessings and or spiritual connection. It helps. Anything helps.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Welcome, love.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
I have a Loving the Silent Tears musical story.
Tell me.
We would like to thank Master for writing the poetry collection Silent Tears, which has inspired the composer, Al Kasha, to create the musical Loving the Silent Tears. Many of the artists and creative team members and composers shared with us how much they loved Master's poetry in Silent Tears. The stars not only came from diverse cultures, but they've also had different walks of life and religious backgrounds. For example, the Korean star Brian Ju is a devout Christian and Leo Colette is Jewish.
Oh.
And the artists resonated with Master's poems. For example, the Korean pop star Brian Ju said, "I love poems, and to be able to read and hear and to be able to perform her poems and music was phenomenal. I just feel like I can learn a lot from the poetry as well." The audience members that night were also very touched by the poems. For example, one lady who actually presents for BBC in the UK said the following: "I got choked up a few times. I got a little bit teary.
Very deep, very meaningful.
And I think it's something we can all take away with us. We also work with foreign language composers to help arrange the songs written in English into 14 different languages that we represented on stage. One of the composers, Brian Hunter, was given the Irish Gaelic song to arrange between the master and I. After he arranged it into Gaelic, he sang a demo for us and was so touched that he wrote this message: "This is just a beautiful song in Gaelic. If I had months, I would continue to work on my interpretation as a performer of it. It is a sweet and loving way to feel in those times when one is more aware of God's peaceful presence than others. It can also give a welcome reminder to many fast-paced lives that God is available to calm and soothe, at least while listening to this song."
Wow.
Master, we would like to know what inspired you to write the poetry anthology Silent Tears.
It's just the empathy to human struggle to achieve the impossible. We all go through this. Saints, sinners, mortal, all alike. If you want to seek your true self, this is a struggle like that. So I feel all the humans feeling. I feel empathy with them. Yeah?
Yes,
that's why I wrote it. It comes from within. It comes from my oneness with all human struggle and pain. Even the non-practitioners, they also have moments of despair and a moment of need to turn inward, to pray to some power that they don't even know what, to pray to the God that maybe they not even believe. Always there's a struggle within the human's heart. So my poetry, the Silent Tears, is just the reflection of that. Okay?
Yes, Master, thank you. And may we know when you wrote these beautiful poems, and was it India that you wrote them?
No. In Taiwan. It must have been like 30 years since, something like that. It's in the 80s, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. At that time, I was just beginning my little mission, just beginning a little bit in Taiwan. And we didn't have a lot of money then. I grow like sprouts, yeah, bean sprouts to sell, to have some money. And the disciple at that time, there's some monks and nuns who just follow me like that, and we didn't have anywhere to live. And then suddenly there's a house for rent. We call it snake house because it's full of snake. Inside out. Sometimes we sleep and wake up, oh, there's a snake next to you. Be careful, don't roll over. And sometimes they use the broom to remove him or her. And I told my people, please don't use the broom. You have to use some soft cloth or something, because if you use a broom, you might hurt his eyes. And they think I was very merciful, because they say, oh, Master, people, if they don't kill the snake, it's already very merciful. What worry about the eyes? I say, no, if you were the snake, you would be worried. So think yourself as the snake. So don't use a broom. Use something soft. And the snakes never bit us or anything. They just one with the floor. The floor is a black and white kind of pattern, you know?
Yes, Master.
Waving pattern. And the snake look exactly just like that. So sometimes you don't even know if it's the floor pattern or it is snakes. Sometimes they come and sing in song to me, or saying thank you and all that. The snakes, they're very cute. But they could be very dangerous. I know this is like a black and white snake. I never seen it anywhere else. So the snake house is like that, and we don't have much to do except Sunday. Some disciples come to group meditation, and I talk a few words, and I grow my sprouts and doing some knitting in order to sell. And the monks and nuns there growing potatoes and stuff. And then we get by. We have a little box and we put all the money in there, and whoever needs can use it, but we don't need much. So I'm just having a little more leisure time. So I tune in with all the humans, and then that's how the poetry came into manifestation, into the book. I never thought that there would be a day when some of the greatest composers and some of the greatest artists would make them into a big world stage like America, such a Shrine Auditorium like that. It's not in a million years I would dream about it. Otherwise, maybe I would have polished it more, make it more beautiful somehow, more elegant or something. I just wrote it the way I felt. It just come out quick, and then that's how it is. Sometimes I didn't write it well, so I had to throw that piece away and rewrite it, but that's all. No correction, not much. I didn't write it well because we didn't have much money, and so I have one of the pen that the students, like in Vietnam, used to use.
Yes, Master.
Cây viết bằng sắt kia đó, kêu bằng gì hả? Cây viết thường mà. Do you know how to call it? The pen that has the pointed at the end, and you have to dip it in the ink. We used it like 50, 60 years ago. Yeah, instead of ball pen nowadays, we use that kind of pen and put it in the ink. I just happened to have it and dip it in the ink and write it one by one. And the pen was too new, so it's very hard. That's why you can see my writing wasn't very excellent at all. It's not like calligraphy of any kind. I just wrote it for myself. Like a diary. And then one day, the disciples read it, and then they want it, and then they discover it, and they want to print some out of it. So it was copied the way I wrote it and printed out the way I wrote it. By copying,
Yes, Master.
like my writing. So if you see the old copy, it's like a children writing. Because that kind of pen, the more you use it, the more subtle it becomes, and the more you can write nicely. But the new pen is always too hard. Yes. So anyway, I couldn't bother because I never thought it's going to be for anybody, so I wrote it for myself. And then later they copy exactly how I wrote it, using copy style, and then print it into some books and then give it to disciples. And then later on, we print it into, stylish printer in the typing, not in handwriting. So the old version is in real handwriting. And the newer version is printed. That's the way I wrote it and how I wrote it.
Yes, Master.
Happy?
Yes, definitely. The poetry in that collection, every single verse is really beautiful, and it really strikes a chord.
My God.
It's really deep and meaningful. Thank you, Master.
I'm glad, because I never thought about it that way. I never thought anybody would even like it. All of my poems that has become music and so-called famous a little bit nowadays, I never ever thought that anybody would even, I never think of even anybody would even let eye on it, even read it. Truly like that. And now, even nowadays, I'm still thinking, oh, they really put it into music. My God,
Yeah, and they all love it too, Master. They all love it.
Yeah.
The composers, the singers, the audience, everybody loves it.
I still could hardly believe it. I'm very, surprised. I'm surprised. Still am surprised. Yes, I'm happy about it. I feel good about it, but I'm still thinking, oh, people like it, really?
Very
Yes,
much
I still
so,
wonder
Master.
why. Yes.
Master, could you please explain the meaning of the verse, Loving the Silent Tears, which the creative team chose to be the title of the musical?
When I wrote it, I didn't think about it, anything. I just wrote the way I felt. I just felt that way. When you're crying, you feel relieved, yeah? And crying relieves the longing emotion, the choking emotion of frustration, of not knowing God, of the so hard to find God, so hard to feel connected with God. So when you're crying, at least you feel elated, you feel unburdened, yeah?
Yes, Master.
So the practitioner feels some comfort while struggling to achieve the impossible. I mean, the almost impossible, like the higher level of enlightenment. That's why I say loving the silent tears. Because at that time, you were so desperate to feel connection with God, to want to see the Master inside you, want to see your real self. Even if people offered you diamonds, you would not care. You would love to just sit there and thinking of the Master inside and crying. And thinking of Master, loving the Master, missing the Master, instead of looking at these worthless stones that they call diamonds. Okay? That's
Yes,
what
Master.
it is. That's the way I felt at that time. Okay?
Thank you, Master, so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. All of your questions, so good. So very amusing. Any more?
Yes, Master. I have another story to share. So two of the stars of Loving the Silent Tears one day got interviewed by Global Voice Radio on a radio show called On Air with Tony Sweet.
Yeah.
And one of the two radio hosts is actually a psychic. And yes, and in the middle of this interview, it was going well. The psychic radio host said something to the two cast members. He said, when you do what you're born to do and you're both doing it,
you will rendezvous on the earth plane with other like-minded people who had higher dreams, goals, and aspirations than everyday people dare to dream. Yeah. You will find each other on this planet, and you will find each other in a place like the City of Angels, and you will morph and transform the frequency of this earth plane, and you will take it beyond.
And that's what you signed up for. So that's what he said. And Master, is it really true, as this radio host said, that the artists came for a mission to elevate the earth?
Yes, but don't tell them. They don't know about it.
Yes, Master.
Yes, they help in their talented act to transport people through emotions to a more elevated level of consciousness, you see? And then some would remain there in this higher consciousness or go higher. Some would ponder at least about all meanings, real meanings in life, thus become more connected, more focused within the real love of heaven and within themselves. You see, it helps. Yes? But they didn't think they'd do it to help. They just do it. It's their job, they just did it. But one day maybe heaven let them know what they have done and how they help in this grand scheme to uplift the world and elevate the planet. Yeah? Maybe if they have become more pure in their heart, more vegan, more focused on spiritual way of life, then maybe one day they would even know it. Right now, maybe they wouldn't. But nevertheless, they did it.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Welcome.
We were also really thrilled and touched to know that gods and goddesses, and not just angels, helped with the recent musical Loving the Silent Tears. So, Master, we were kind of curious, how many gods and goddesses came to help us, Master?
A lot. 2,700.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Master, why gods and goddesses and not angels?
Angels are there already, but not enough. Because there are certain things the angels can do, and certain things they cannot. God and goddesses are more powerful. They have more commanding power. Yes? They can shape things. For the purpose of what you were praying for, only God and goddesses can do it better. Some angel can do some, and some the god and goddesses can do some. We must thank the god and goddesses, but we are also to be grateful to the angels for their extreme protection and help. All the same, eh?
Wow, yes, Master.
Different jobs they're doing, yes.
We know there must have been gods and goddesses and angels present because it was such a huge event for us, yet everything went very smoothly.
Thanks God. Thank the gods and goddesses. Thank the angels for their presence and their help, yes.
Yes, we'll thank them. And, well, we understand who the angels are, but we'd like to learn more about the gods and goddesses. Master, could you tell us, for example, what level they are?
They are in different levels. They are from the astral levels, second levels, third level, fourth level, fifth level. They are higher spiritually than the angels. They have more commanding power, okay? They have more protection power, more creative power.
I see. Wow. Master, and how many angels came to help us for the event?
Oh, angels, so much. Why you want to know these numbers?
Curious, Master.
About 3,000.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Master.
What do you think? You always want to do things and then you don't have enough power and you don't have manpower. You always ask to do great things, but it's good. You gotta have a dream, right? The Americans say you gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how would you have a dream come true? No?
Yes, Master.
It's good that you aim high. Otherwise, I also would not ask you to do anything, because I just teach you to meditate, and that's what I ask you to do. And if you feel like inspired to do something else, if heaven's okay, I'm okay.
Yes, Master. Thank you so much, Master.
No, you're welcome. Yes.
And we were also wondering, were the gods and goddesses helping invisibly, or did they manifest into physical beings?
Both. Some invisibly, some manifested in physical form.
Wow.
But you wouldn't know it. They do it so well. They're just like you and nobody noticed. If maybe some highly advanced psychic spiritual person, maybe they would have noticed. But most even then, they're all focused on the program and mesmerized by the performances of the talented artists. They wouldn't have noticed if the angel or the manifested god and goddesses sit next to them.
Wow.
Yeah, many times I'm fooled too, Many times I'm fooled too. If I don't notice, if I not pay attention, then sometimes I also don't know. One time I was somewhere in an outside supermarket and tried to get in. I want to get in to buy something for the dogs. And suddenly there was a person, looked like a homeless person, with many teeth missing, and the clothing looked like beggars, came next to me and asked me for 50 cents so that he can go and call the phone and the payphone. So I gave him 50 cents. And then he was grinning, and then he left, but he didn't go to the phone. And then I looked, I said, he just wanted to go near and talk to me. He was a third level god.
Oh, wow.
He didn't need any phone, nothing. 50 cents, I realized he could not call with the 50 cents.
Oh, yes, Master. Wow.
That's a wonderful time. There are other times as well, like somehow we couldn't find a park place, and then there was a person just keep walking in front of us, and then the driver just kept like focusing on him and kept driving with him, and then found the park place very near. And then I realized, that's not a normal person.
Oh, wow.
But he already disappeared. And I said to the driver even, I said, you should have thanked that God. He's from the third level, came to help us. Just one of those things, Sometimes I notice, sometimes I don't. Yes.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Now you know.
We love to hear these stories. It's so nice. So nice to hear. Thank you.
Master, I have two small stories also from Loving the Silent Tears. First one.
Tell me, yes.
Yes. A fellow association member who was on the plane to come see the musical, she had a vision of the Shrine Auditorium appearing as a castle that was brightly shining with jewels.
Wow.
Yes. And in addition, before she came to the event, she also heard melodies inside. And then later, when she heard the songs at the musical, she recognized that they were the same songs that she'd heard inside before. So that's the first story.
Wow.
The second one is about one of the Loving the Silent Tears composers is Mr. Don Pippin.
Yes.
He told us that one of the songs he was composing had been a challenge to compose. And then later on, he wrote to us saying, "I think Supreme Master Ching Hai was visiting me in my dreams, for it was there that I decided to completely rewrite the song. I woke up this morning with a wonderful new idea. It has a lot of interesting phrases that keeps it fresh and interesting. Hope I keep dreaming ideas." And he also wrote, "I love Supreme Master's poem," and he's referencing your poem Initiation. "She is quite a thinker. As I wrote, I realized more and more that Supreme Master Ching Hai has a great sense of humor regarding the subject of love." So Master, based on those two stories, our question is, were the melodies already created beforehand in heaven? And were the composers the instruments to bring those melodies into our world?
Yeah, somehow, but the melody in heaven would have been more refined, you see.
Yes, Master.
They must be very good instruments then. Very good they were. Very good they were. Good instruments, yes. But if you hear it original in heaven, it would be a little bit more refined. But you see, we don't have the instruments in this world. It's not just depending on the composer and the musician. It depends on the instrument. And we have physical instruments. It could not carry out exactly the tune, the more refined tune that we have in heaven. That's all, okay?
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, I have another Loving the Silent Tears story. Al Kasha, the distinguished composer who had first thought of the idea for the musical Loving the Silent Tears,
yes,
wrote a letter to you after the show saying, "Thank you so much for your commitment of love, peace, and harmony throughout the world. I have received, because of you, letters from people who have said that the show changed their lives." And Master, a number of the artists like the Persian pop star Siavash Shams and Brazilian singer Fabiana Passoni, as well as the audience, said that the musical was life-changing for them. And for instance, we quote one guest whom we spoke with at the banquet. He said, "I think it changed a lot of lives tonight. I think I've just become a vegan." Master, could we know how significant this musical is for our world in terms of world peace, spiritual evolution, etc.? Has it constructively changed just those who've seen the production, heard the songs, or read of it, or does its influence go beyond that?
Yeah, of course, it's influenced more directly the people who coming in contact with it. But of course, the influence will go beyond and continue when we spread it more out. Yeah? And even before that, the vibration, the frequencies of these verses and music will carry through the whole world, you know, like radio wavelengths. People's soul will understand it. Even if their mind does not grasp it, people's souls will understand and be uplifted all the same.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, and this will continue to the next generations.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow, Master.
Thank you, Master. Master, did the musical have a particular effect on the 16 countries that were represented in the show?
Yes, of course, they earn more merit. Yes.
Wow.
But also thanks to you, and thanks to Mr. Alcasa, because even though it's made in heaven or it's heaven's will, we need an instrument in this world to start it, to initiate it. So Mr. Alcasa wanted to make it, and you want to do it. So of course, that's how it become, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
I myself would not just tell you, okay, go do the music, or tell Akasha, go write something. I'm busy with other things, but if you want to do it, many people okay together, then this is like heaven's will.
Wow. Thank you, Master.
Okay.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, with the live broadcast of Loving the Silent Tears on Supreme Master Television, so many people from around the world, knowing that it was just one show in Los Angeles, they were so grateful that although they could not attend the musical, they could experience the show live. During and after the event, many of them posted their comments on Twitter and Facebook. So I'd like to read a few of these comments for you, Master, if I may.
Okay, sure.
Master, on Twitter, Xander Foxpaw said, "Good thing that there's live streaming or I won't be able to watch the performance. Thank you from Singapore." And Christina Lee from Malaysia said, "I woke up so early just to watch this. No regrets." And Asami said, "Please come to Japan." And Irene Cornero added and in the Philippines too. She added a smiley face. And lastly,
so cute.
Color Wheels posted, "Rays of light of hope, peace, and love, loving the silent tears. What a beautiful night at the Shrine Auditorium."
Yeah, it's very nice.
And Master, there's some posts on Facebook, the social media site Facebook. First, Mr.
Yes.
Robert Daniels, he writes, "This was an amazing musical. I cried, laughed, wanted to sing out. Thank you so much for this. It was beautiful to see so many cultures together as one in peace."
Wow.
And then Lisa from Toronto, Canada, she is the head of the Brian Jew International Fan Club. She wrote, "Thanks for making this awesome show available to an international audience through the live webcast. Loved it. Everyone worked hard and did an incredible job." And she put a heart icon.
Was it so good that people in everywhere can watch it?
It was a live streaming, Master, so people could come to a Supreme Master TV website and watch it. And so they could also enjoy it just like the audience on the day of the event.
Wow. That's a good job you guys done. Thank you.
And next is Lori Copeland. She's from the leading magazine called Hollywood Reporter. That's a US-based magazine. And she said, "Beautiful show on Saturday. Congrats to everyone who was in the show. Thank you for putting my name on the beginning of the show. That was so exciting for me. The music was inspiring to my soul, and I love the pure and soulful music." And then all the way from Germany, Marie-Louise Barang wrote, originally in German, "An incredible musical, wonderful voices and actors with a special charisma. Here is a musical that gives pure goosebumps. I hope it comes to Germany and I can watch it again. Greetings from Uderschlesheim, Bavaria."
Wow.
And Mehrdad Sarlak, he's a reporter for Andisha TV, an Iranian TV channel based in the United States, with millions of viewers. He wrote, "The night was marvelous," and he wrote that in all capital letters, "spiritual and ethereal for me. Thank you for including me in this journey. The red carpet interviews went fantastic, and the show and banquet defied words. Love, love, love to you. We'll be airing the footage on my TV show soon."
Wow. Wow. Nice people. Very spiritual people. So they can feel the tune in, spiritual upliftment. Good for them.
Master, many people in the audience, they shed tears when they heard the song you composed, Talking to a Stone Buddha.
Yeah.
May we know when you wrote this beautiful song, Master?
Some years ago, after the international retreat in Taiwan.
Oh, that February 2007 retreat in Taiwan?
Yes, I think so. I had to leave so quickly and suddenly. But we're okay now. It's just at that time it was very difficult.
Oh, Master.
I was thinking only a stone Buddha we can be able to bear all this and still love the world. So that's it came from the heart. I wrote it with the tears, tears of a stone Buddha.
Yes, and the people in the audience and us too, we feel the lyrics, and I think we can feel Master's tears and loves in it too. It's a beautiful song.
Maybe that's why. Yes, I feel the world, they are just so much misguided, so much in darkness, you know. The tears just come out, feeling sorrow for the whole world. And I was feeling so sorrowful. So sorrowful for them, yes. Okay, that's how the songs come out. That's why people shed tears, because it's a real emotion, real experience, yes, real feeling.
Wow, yes, Master.
Right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And actually, many members of the media covered the musical event, and I'd like to share a couple of the reviews, some excerpts that were written.
Okay.
So Cal Review LA, which is a Los Angeles-based online newspaper with readers around the world, wrote, directed by the highly acclaimed Vincent Patterson, Tony nominee and director of 2 world tours of Michael Jackson and Madonna, comes this new musical, Loving the Silent Tears. And its simple and deep message was not overshadowed by its evidently star-studded performers. Kindness, compassion, generosity, love, and spiritual evolvement through adversity are the lesson and thread woven through this high-energy and wonderful, uplifting show.
Wow.
And another journalist from Canyon News, a newspaper in the Beverly Hills area, she also attended the event, and this is what she wrote. The production was dedicated to the belief that kindness is never overrated and should be shown to people of all cultures. By the end of the night, many couldn't help speaking with fellow guests about their favorite scenes or their emotional connection they made with its overall theme. Supreme Master Ching Hai's contributions to society have influenced people to convey her message through art, which then inspired the audience to give back as well.
Wow.
Her work has caused a never-ending cycle of humanitarianism that will prove beneficial to this world's future. And Master, there were many more positive media reviews and responses from all around the world, but there are just so many that we can't mention them all. Thank you, Master.
Wow. Very kind media. Yes, it's about time that people in the media should report truthfully and more caringly and lovingly like that about something that is truly good and beneficial.
Yes, Master.
Good for them. Good for them. Yes.
Thank you, Master. Oh, and another interesting note is that since the event has been over for 2 months, the billboard promotions for Loving the Silent Tears have also ended. But we recently received a call from a gentleman, and we discovered that one of the billboards is still up. He was saying that he just saw the billboard and wished to attend the event. So now he's looking forward to the CD and DVD. It's so heartwarming to see Master's light still shining over the city of Los Angeles.
Okay. Yes.
Hi, Master.
Any more?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just wanted to share, we have started distributing Loving the Silent Tears, the CD, and people as far as Canada and Korea have bought it online. And someone from the public in Texas, in the USA, named Mervyn Malone, he bought the CD and he commented on Facebook. He said, "I just received mine in the mail today. Beautiful music. Everyone had a superb voice." Master, Mr. Malone also wrote that he had been following everything related to Loving the Silent Tears, and that he's a huge Jodie Watley fan and had also heard of Master. He wrote, "I really wish Loving the Silent Tears could be aired on PBS or Bravo as well. It has a message of peace that can be experienced by all. I really love how the poetry was disseminated into various cultures for playback to the audience. It's like all of the players, singers, either represented God or some creator force, or represented some historical spiritual marker relevant to each culture." And Master, a lady from New York named Ita, she's a teacher of Judaism who watched the musical live online. She told us that she cried when she saw the Middle East scene and at the end. And this lady said that it was meant to be, that she found out about Master. She told herself that she just had to find out more about this wonderful person. So after downloading some of your lecture, she said about you, Master, this woman is incredible, incredible. She's got the right message to bring the world peace and harmony. And she knows how to convey it. Not many people can do that. It takes me a lot to believe in something. And yes, I believe she's God's direct contact. She's going to do something for this world, trust me. I will definitely promote her message in the world. And she also ordered the musical CD, Master.
Wow.
Yeah, Master, the choreographer and the performers of the show, they said they still carry the tunes from the musical in their heads. Yeah, even just recently, the director, Vincent Patterson, he told us that he still has the songs of the musical in his head. The more I listen to the songs from the Loving the Silent Tears, the more I feel uplifted, hope-filled, and energized. It's a bit like the feeling when we first started watching Supreme Master TV when it was broadcasting globally. Master, why is this so? Are the songs of Loving the Silent Tears charged with the same kind of vibration as Supreme Master TV?
More.
Wow.
It's more direct and more undiluted.
Wow.
Because in Supreme Master Television, we have to broadcast sometimes not very healthy news, not very wanted news, not very positive news. See what I mean?
Understand.
So it's more diluted. Yeah?
Wow, that's amazing.
This one just direct, just all about God. Just all about longing for God. Just all about peace, love, and kindness. More direct. Undiluted. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, could you tell us about the country's levels? In the beginning, you had mentioned the different levels of the countries.
Okay. You haven't forgotten, huh? Okay. Let me check out. You see, in the beginning, they were uplifted, and then they come back down again, and then they come back up again, and they come back down again. They're not very stable, aren't they? But later on, human will develop more spiritually, and they will be more stable, okay?
Yes, Master.
Right now, I can tell you. There's so many levels. It is very easy for the Master to uplift people, disciple or non-disciple, to the higher level. It's just difficult for them to keep it. Understand?
Yes, Master.
Oh, yes. There are many... See, because some people, they have goodness within them, but far from saintly quality. We have the NQ, we have LQ, yeah, remember?
Yes. LQ, yes.
HQ.
Yes.
But we must also have GQ and SQ. GQ is the goodness quality inside, not the personality that we show outside. Some people look very sweet and humble, but inside they're not, okay? And some people look like a bit rough and not very polite or not very sweet, but they are very good inside. And some people look like a saint, but they are not. Some people don't look like a saint, but they are, okay?
Yes, Master.
So GQ and SQs are more important than other Q even.
Wow.
Yes, because it's not shown. It's not shown, mostly inside. Okay?
Yes, Master.
And at the moment, I can tell you roughly, like 64% of people on the planet is above human. And 64% above astral level, 47% at third level or above third level or at the third level border. Okay? Yes. And of course more are from the fourth and the fifth as well. Let me check here. That was kind of a month ago. Maybe it changed a little bit now. As I told you, they come up and down. Yes, they are influenced by the circumstances and the situation around them and the people that they are with. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
6, oh, that's too long ago, my God. Okay, from the 8th of December 2012, some disciples in our group have improved.
Wow.
More than before, better than before a little bit. Like right now in our group we have the human levels 1%, still at human level. Understand?
Yes, Master.
Even though they are initiated, but they were too low, and then in order to get them up, it takes long time. When you are very high already, it's easy to take it up. When you're too low, it takes longer time because of the mind and the karma. Humans level 1%. Still in hell level, imagine 1%.
Wow.
Still in astral level 7%. But before there was even worse, ne? They are coming up now. Before more hell level, more astral level. Now 7%. Second level 8%. Third level 17%. Fourth level 28%.
Wow.
Fifth level 53%.
Wow.
Above fifth level 0%. The disciples level as of December 8th, 2012, there's 15% more because there's some unofficial, so-called unofficial disciples. Not all of them are registered disciples. They have not been officially initiated, but they have seen Master and they have believed in her, and there's good opportunity, good affinity, so the Master gave initiation, because some people cannot come to see Master for some reason. Yes. You know, the world is sometimes difficult. Now, between the disciples, there are chumpy ones, so the percentage of them is like between human level and hell level are 2%. Between human and astral, 2%. Between astral and second level, 4%. Between second and third level, 7%. Between third and fourth level, 62%. Between fourth and fifth level, 9%. Between fifth and above, 0%. Very stable. That level is very stable.
Right.
Always 0%. Well, you cannot say that my disciples are not stable. Some are very stable. That is included in the 100% inside, not extra 100%, not extra another 100%. Because sometimes the human levels like 1%, but another time, another one keep jumping up and down. These are the jumpy percentage of disciples. Okay, the second list, the so-called jumpy percentage of the initiates in our group, those who are not stable in one level, but jumping from one level to the next and back and forth for a while. But, even though they are not consistent at the moment, but they probably will be stable later on. Oh, we hope they will be stable as they go higher and more stabilized. But both lists, the stable one and the jumpy one, are just relative, as they could change any moment. This just for you as a reference, as of the moment that I saw it, at the date that I have seen it, okay? So the separate list is the jumpy one. Between human level and hell level, 2%. Between human and astral, 2%. Between astral and second level, 4%. Between second and third level, 7%. Between third and fourth level, 62%. Between fourth and fifth level, 9%. Between fifth and above, 0%. And the rest are stable. The rest who are not in with above, they are stable in their whatever level they are at the moment, but they could change. Still, I told you. The jumpy list are for those who jump too often, and the rest of the percentage that I have not mentioned, like 14% left, are more stable.
Yes, Master.
Concerning the level of the world people, there's something I want to add to it. Like, overall, general levels as of 8th of December 2012 is like this. Of course, it has been worse before. Now people has become better, believe it or not, despite everything. After the screening, the rest of people has become better. Now, for example, health level for the whole world people is only 0,001%. And the astral level, 0,1.5%. So people who remain at human levels, 3%. Coming up to second level, 15%. Third level, 32%. Fourth level, 3%. Fifth level, 4%. That is for the all humankind. And in between second level and third level, 2%. Others are not really worth mentioning. I'll probably tell you later. Between third level and fourth level, 3%. Between fourth level and fifth level, 5%. Wow, that's nice. Between fifth level and higher level, no percent. And others in between human and hell, or hell and astral, or astral and second level, other leftover. So overall, I have told you that is at least, many percentage are above hell. Only 0,001% are still at hell level. So most people, a lot, the majorities, we don't suffer hell anymore. I'm really happy to tell you this. Wow. And you know that above the level, you never have to return to reincarnate or suffer ever again. That's wonderful. But this is not definitely, going to change, and people become better and better. And I donate my spiritual merit as I earn it, wherever I'm allowed to give people a lift. So this is wonderful news. That's really nice. Okay? I hope you're happy.
Master, we would love to know more about Prana. Would you be so gracious as to share further information about this with us?
You see, human, we normally have high prana, yes. But we reduce the blessing, and reduce the prana by our less holy, less loving lifestyle, like eating animals, drinking alcohol, taking drugs, cigarette, etc. And then the DNA keep transfer from one generation to the next. So the next generation we also have less and less prana, yeah? That's why we have to eat a lot. And then we also influenced by the appetite of other people around us. So sometimes you are in the crowd, you eat more. Is that not true?
That's very true, Master.
When you eat alone, you don't eat that much. But when you eat with the crowd, it tastes so good, eh?
Yes, Master.
And you eat more. That's the reason. DNA influence each other as well.
Wow.
So the average human now need to eat a lot because a little prana left. The average of humans prana now only 20%. The highest of them would have like 80 to 135% prana. The lowest about 17%.
Wow.
Yes. But maybe also because they have the chance to choose more food items, so they eat more than required. Wow. Listen. But higher prana not necessarily mean higher level spiritually. If it's a certain level, that doesn't mean higher spiritually, yeah? So let's check out here. Like SMCH, 662% prana.
Wow.
And the 10th of August, Now she's thousands more above that.
Wow.
But she's still eating once a day soup or something. Don't taste that much anymore. SMCA has 662%, but she still eats soup and so. But very less. She eats very less now because she has very little choice, even if she wants to. You know, remember the love and peace list that I gave you?
Yes, Master.
She has even less than that.
Oh.
Because the list I gave you still some have less feeling, but doesn't mean not all of them have no feeling, okay? So she choose only the non-feeling, and that's very little. Wow. 2 or 3 kinds of vegetable, melons, cucumber. That's just about it.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Now, Teresa Neumann, you remember her?
Yes, Master.
From Yogananda book. She had, at that time, 153%. And there is a nun in Taiwan called Fu Hui Ni Shi. She used to live in Melli. She had, when she was alive, 143%.
Wow.
There was a Russian lady, an old Russian lady on TV, on our Supreme Master TV. Over 60 years old, yes. She sings songs and all that, and she looks so pinky, yes. She has 180% prana.
Wow.
The Indian holy men, we call them, have 272% prana.
Wow.
No wonder he don't eat, he don't drink, and she also, nah? Yogananda, when he was alive, he has 92% of prana within him. Higher prana not necessarily means higher level spiritually. Some saints do eat to show affinity with planet beings. See, like Yogananda, he has 92%, but he still eats something. Okay, and now, animals, many of them has more prana than human at present. We human used to have more prana. We didn't used to need anything to eat. We could fly, and now we can't. We're bound on the surface of the planet, and we eat a lot of stuff. We still feel never satisfied enough. But the animals, they have still preserved more or less their natural pranic status. So that's why sometimes they can survive without food for a long time. You see, 3 months, even the bear, 3 months hibernating, yes, or the fox or other animals, 3 months, no food, no drink. And the penguin is standing there for 2 months waiting for the wife to return. And hatching the eggs for 2 months in such a condition. You saw it, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And without eat, without drink, and they're okay. But we will die, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Most people will die in that situation. Or the animals can survive with very little variety of food. Now we know why, huh? Okay, I'm reading you some of the animals' prana status. Elephants, for example, on the scale of 100, the elephant has 132%.
Wow.
Horses, yeah. No wonder they just eat grass and they grow so big, eh?
Yes, Master.
We eat so many things and we don't grow half the size of the elephant. Horses, 131%. You see, they survive only on dry hay or grass even, yeah? Cows, 130%. Giraffe, 133%. Donkey, 131%. Goose, 93%. Monkey, 92%. Chicken, 12%. Oh, chicken. Whale, 170%. Dolphin, 123%. Rabbit, 64%. Seal, 63%. Polar bear, 62%. Squirrel, 19%. Turtle, 115%.
Wow.
This is just coming out at random, okay? So you jump from polar bear to squirrel, big one to small one. There's no order here. Turtle, 115%. cockatoo, one of the white-looking or pink-looking parrot called cockatoo, like my bird named Mirabel.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. 63%.
Wow.
Blue, for example, blue and gold macaw, 64%.
Oh.
The parrot, like Sunny?
Yes, yes, Master.
Average dogs have 94%. But if they eat meat, their prana lower, of course.
Oh.
Like Hamid, my dog, 94% he has it. Yes, because he didn't lose it, because he's been very vegan. Yes.
Yes, Master.
A Rottweiler like Goody normally have 93%. Well, that's why they're more aggressive a little bit. Eat a lot. But Hamid, he loves food. No? Maltese, like Benny, 92%. Average cats have 33%. 3-3. Yeah, that's why they hunt, huh? Tiger, 22%. Lion, 21%. Leopard, 18%. Penguin, 62%. Rat, 18%. Bee, 6%. These 4 examples. So the average human has even only 20% prana. Less than the tiger.
Wow.
Yes, okay. All right. Now you know everything. Well, almost.
Wow. That's fascinating, Master.
Yeah, so many things I cannot tell you. So much stuff. Okay. Very, very much stuff that I cannot tell you. Anything else you want to know that on the spot right now that you can think of, or before we close?
Master, should we eat less to try to gain more prana?
You eat as much as your body needs and your mind crave for. Otherwise, you keep thinking of food all the time. You can't even meditate.
Yes, Master.
And when you meditate, the vision come out in bread and noodles and instant food. Yeah, veg burgers. What you think, it comes out in the vision sometimes. If you want to try, you can try less than a little bit at a time, okay? If your body can bear it, all right? Yes.
Yes, Master.
Lessen a little bit at a time, a little bit. See how it goes. The problem is if you can, then you do it. If you cannot, then just continue as usual. You know how people go on diet? They only gain double afterwards.
Yes, Master.
I'm worried about that. But if you can lessen the food, then it's fine. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, during one of the retreats, someone had said there was a prediction on the internet that from the December 21st to the 23rd, the world would have 3 days of darkness. And at that time, Master had mentioned about angels coming to light up the sky. So we wanted to just ask Master about that. Could you please provide any more insight on that?
No, we already have no problem. We will still be here for a while.
Okay.
Nothing drastically will happen, okay?
Thank you, Master. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Master, another point of clarification. Earlier, Master had talked about the top 2 qualities, SQ and GQ. So GQ would be goodness quality and SQ is saintly quality? Is that the SQ? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? If not, then not.
Does Master have any message for the world during this holiday season of Christmas and New Year?
Okay. It's very simple, no? Now that we have saved the planet, or the planet is saved for a long time, we all should try to go more inward, focus more on spiritual connection with the divine within. Ask for forgiveness from heaven. Be more compassionate, more humble, more grateful to the mercy of heaven, and do more good for the world. The more good you do for the world, the more good you will get. The more happiness you bestow on other people, the more happiness you will gain. It's not like you do good to others, then it just work for yourself. It's not like that. Little work, little effort that you put out for others will gain you many, many thousandfold in return of good merit for you. Now that we have time, the planet is still there, we have time, we should think more about spiritual side of our nature and get contact with it, and not to be too indulgent in material comfort and greed and other things that is transient. We should look more for the long, everlasting happiness and true bliss within ourselves. Heaven is always here within us if we go inward and connect with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you to you. Good questions. Thank you. Very intelligent question. I'm proud of you. Continue working if you want to stay there and meditate as much as you can. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you so much for the opportunity to work here.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Of course, I won't see you again for so soon, so have a very Merry Christmas and lucky, happy New Year. Yeah? Lucky every day. Happy every day. New Year.
And Happy New Year to you too, Master. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Master?
Yes?
In this holy and joyful time of the year, we are grateful for this greatest privilege of sharing this time with you. This conference is the most treasured present for all of us as well as for our world, and truly, you are the most precious gift to our universe. Thank you for your boundless compassion and wisdom, Master, and we pray that you will always be safe and warm and in the very best of health. We love you, Master.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you. I love you too.
We love you.
Oh, I love you too, and it's, I wish I could spend more time with you, but we are all working together in the same goal, so we look in the same direction instead of into each other's eyes all the time. Thanks a lot. May heaven bless you much more than last year. Bless you forever. Okay? Have a good time this holiday season. Relax a little bit and then continue working. Ciao, ciao.
We love you, Master.
Love you.
Merry Christmas, Master. We love you, Master.
Love you. Happy New Year to you. Love, love. Love, love, love.